What's up guys, it's Johnny Candido of Candido Training HQ, and today I'm going to address a common topic, and that is what shoe is most appropriate to wear when lifting weights. See, a lot of people mess this up because I see the typical gym goer wears running shoes to lift weights. And this is actually your worst option because the shoes are not stable and there's a lot of compression going on. For safety, you need stability, and for efficiency, you need a lack of compression. You'll notice Olympic weightlifting shoes have a raised heel. And they're made like that because once you're in the bottom of a squat, often people don't have the ankle flexibility to keep their heels on the floor. So by raising the heels, essentially you solve that problem. And this is why Olympic weightlifting shoes are absolutely crucial for taller lifters. I would say if you're 6'2" or taller, really if you're 6 feet or taller, you absolutely should wear Olympic weightlifting shoes. You probably will not be able to squat comfortably without them. So here are the shoes I currently use. These are the Nike Romaleos, and these were $200. So for most people, that's honestly not going to be worth it. But I'll tell you, if you do have the money, that you will not regret the investment because they are extremely stable. There's no compression on this sole. Here, hold up. This is rock hard, no compression on the sole, and it's actually a very wide shoe. So the Adidas, actually, they're Adidas Adi Power, I believe they're called, and they actually run a bit narrow, I've heard. So if you have wider feet, definitely get the Nike Romaleos, and that is if money is not an issue. Now you'll notice in some of my older videos, I used to have these, and these are Adidas Powerlift shoes. I think they're Powerlift trainers, and I'll say that shoe's not worth it. It's not a terrible shoe by any means, but the sole actually compresses a bit because it's just rubber. So it's definitely not worth it because what you can actually find are weightlifting shoes that are around 75 to 80 bucks, which have a wood heel so it doesn't compress, which will be a far better option. So what I'll do for you is include some links in the description of this video to some weightlifting shoes that are reasonably priced. Now the cheaper ones are not flashy looking by any means, but remember, all that matters is the heel height and the stability of the shoe. So if it's a wooden sole and it's 0.75 inches, which is the standard heel height, then you'll be fine for squatting, and that's all that matters. Also, another benefit to weightlifting shoes is that when you're backing out setting up for the squat after you unrack the weight, it's very easy to set your feet. I don't know why this is the case, but for some reason when I have flat regular shoes, it seems like it takes me a while to shuffle around. But when you have the weightlifting shoes, I think it might be because they're a bit heavier, that it feels like you're just glued to the ground. So it does not take too long to set up and feel comfortable with the weight. So the Olympic weightlifting shoe is going to be ideal for squatting, especially front squatting, and then obviously the Olympic movements. So really any leg movement you do besides the deadlift. Now for the deadlift, what I recommend is a flat shoe. And here's the actual shoe I use. It's just some flat, cheap shoe. It's only like $7. I have no idea the brand name of it. But the point isn't the brand for this, it's just getting a cheap flat shoe. So Converse Chuck Taylors are usually the most popular used by powerlifters. So that's it guys, like I said, I love the Romaleos. If you have the money, it is definitely worth the purchase. But I suspect that most people do not really want to pay 190 bucks for weightlifting shoes. So as I said, you can look at the description and there'll be your options there. It'll get the job done. Just make sure you do not squat in running shoes. And if you have any friends who do squat in running shoes, tell them that that is not ideal, that that is the worst thing you can do for lifting weights. So that's it guys, I hope this was helpful. Make sure to like the video, support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching guys. Peace.
Well, ever since I was 11, I have found heaven in my self-expression. Nope, my childhood, I never left it. Yes, I'm still a big kid, though I never stress it.